Hello and welcome back to Death Row. Okie dokie. So, as from our last votes for Richard and Christopher, depending on what they were going to do, it seems people are in favour of sending them onto a parole course again. You guys are great people. If it was me, they would be sitting in this chair, frying and dying and on their way. So, quick reminder for, let's see, who's this one? Christopher. So, 25 years, multiple crimes, including murder, and armed robbery. He has pleaded guilty for everything, so good on you guys for pushing the parole chance. It is getting slimmer and slimmer, but I suppose everyone deserves a chance, hey? And Mr. Richard was 25 years for murder, rape, and murder. He has pleaded not guilty to all of them, so maybe he was framed. Just maybe. We just don't know. But yes, good on you for doing parole clearance, parole schedule-y, what's-a-majiggy thingy. We also have an extra person come into our prison wanting to go through our death roll process. We have Mr. Poul Stonelake. What are you here for, Mr. Poul Stonelake? 25 years for multiple crimes, including murder, armed robbery... God, I cannot speak today. What is going on? Armed robbery and aggravated assault. Okay, so... murder, 25 years, plea guilty. Armed robbery, 23 years, guilty. Aggravated assault, 11 years, guilty. Aggravated assault, 10 years, guilty. So, he's 24 years old. He's done quite a few things. He's got a pretty big family. Holy crap. Girlfriend, 2 sons, obviously mother and father, because, you know, those are the 2 requiring factors in order to produce life, because without them, it doesn't really work. But I will leave the birds and the bees talk for another time. And no, I'm not doing a sex ed video. That is just, no. That is not going to happen. Anyway, so, he is going to be in here for a very, very long time. What's that, 50 odd years? More? 70 something? Around 70 years. I cannot be bothered to maths right now. So we'll just say 70 odd years. 48% likelihood of clemency. So, you will find the straw poll in the description for Paul's sake if he decides to go through the parole process or we send him straight to the chair. The call is completely up to you guys. Now, speaking of clemency chances, Richard Broomfield is now at the 9% clemency. Wow, okay, so he is now below the all green for execution. However, we won't send him to the chair straight away. It is still up to you guys as to how we proceed with Mr. Richard Broomfield. Do we go through the parole process one more time, or do we go straight to execution? The choice is yours. Again, you'll find the straw poll in the description for Richard to see how he goes. Speaking of that, Christopher Parkin only just finished. How's that for timing? That couldn't have been any better in timing. Just... to the nanosecond, almost. That is just ridiculous. So Mr. Christopher Parkin, he has also reached 9% clemency, so chances are he's a naughty person and will be sent to the chair, but again, parole process or straight to the chair, the choice is yours. Again, straw poll in the description, so make sure you go and vote for those 3 people as to how we proceed with them. And yes. Now, the problem I face with this series is the episodes do get shorter because death row inmates are very rare to come in, and they take 4 in-game days in order to reset the parole clemency chance to do the whole scheduling thing again. So it does take a while for this series to be set up on the back end and get recorded. So I'm doing everything I can to push it along, but it really needs more interaction in order for it to push it through quicker. So I'm going to try and push out as many of these as I can to get like a steady stream going, because I absolutely hate leaving this series in the open and just waiting for things to happen. I want to keep going, and, you know, this is fun. I like doing this. Let's keep it going. Jeez, this is going to be good. Another 2 hours, we'll have another death row inmate. Another one in 1 hour and 45. Wonder what he's going to be. Murderer, rapists... it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. Maybe even an ex-guard. or an ex-police officer has been caught doing the wrong thing and has been sent to prison for it. Alright, who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? Come on, suspense. There we go. Mr. Benjamin Hornick. What are you doing? Oh my, okay. 25 years for murder, torture, and aggravated assault. Oh, he's not in for a good stay here. 32 years old, spending 25 years for murder, guilty. Torture, 10 years, guilty. Aggravated assault, 13 years, guilty. Armed robbery, 23 years, guilty. And armed robbery, 16 years, guilty. He's already come in with a pretty low clemency chance, so I don't think it's going to be very good for Mr. Benjamin here, but as per the other three, you will find the straw poll link in the description as to how to vote for his fate. Do we go straight to the chair? Do we go through the parole process? The choice is completely up to you guys. So make sure you vote for all those 4 prisoners, and I will see you all next time.